Reactions Matter by David W. Searcy, Jr. Please like, subscribe, comment, and share the video. Thanks for watching. Enjoy the content.
What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're having another great, beautiful, marvelous day. It is another day. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button, like, comment, share the video, hit that bell notification so you can know every time we post a video here on David Wayne Searcy Jr. That's me, in case you didn't know that. We're going to look at 20 habits of a positive mind. Whew. It's that time of the day. If you're willing, you're ready, fire it up. And let's dive into 20 habits of a positive mind. Napoleon Hill, he wrote the book Think and Grow Rich, which I have read, which is a very good book. If you have not read it, you should read it. There's also another one called Rich and Poor Dad. Another very good book. Okay, 20 Habits of a Positive Mind by Napoleon Hill by After School. Let's dive in. Do you think you have a positive mindset? What are your habits? Like, what kind of things do you do to try to keep yourself positive on a daily basis?
Well, this brings us to the 7th visit, and I hope to hand you the master key to success before I finish, because my subject will lead you so near to the master key that you will be apt to recognize it. As I have suggested in previous visits, a positive mental attitude can clear away all obstacles which stand between you and your major purpose in life. Because of the importance of the subject of our visit, I shall not only tell you that a positive mental attitude heads the entire list of the 12 great riches in life, but I am going to give you explicit instructions as to what you must do to keep your mind positive. Are you ready? If you are ready, this visit may bring the most important change in your life you have ever experienced. 1. Learn to adjust yourself to other people's state of mind and difficulties so as to get along peacefully with them and to refrain from taking notice of trivial circumstances in your relations with other people by
What do you think that means? Adjust yourself to other people's state of mind. Adjust yourself to other people's state of mind. Doesn't mean be like them. It just means accept them for where they're at. You can't change that which does not want to be changed. That's a fact. So there's not even no reason in trying, right?
real circumstances in your relations with other people by refusing to allow them to become controversial incidents. Great people always avoid small incidents of controversy when possible. 2. Establish for yourself a definite fixed system of conditioning your mind at the beginning of each day so you will keep it positive under all circumstances.
So they say it's scientific that if the first 15 minutes of the day are the most important part of the day. So like when you wake up in the morning before you get out of bed, you should spend 15 minutes being thankful, being grateful, thinking positive thoughts, letting go of anything that's not positive.
3. Do not permit yourself to be drawn into argument over unimportant subjects. 4.
Okay, wait. He said, do not permit yourself to be drawn into arguments over unimportant subjects. Don't sweat the small stuff. It's all small stuff. Does that kind of go along with that?
Adopt the habit of having a good-hearted laugh every time you become irritated or angry. And
A good-hearted laugh. So just laugh until you're not angry anymore.
it will help you if you begin each day with 1 minute of hearty laughing. This will change the chemistry of your brain and start you out with a positive mental attitude. However, you had better get out of sight when you take your laughing exercise. 5,
Right.
start each day with an expression of gratitude for all the adversities, defeats, failures you have experienced in the past. And search
Yeah,
for the seed
because
of an equivalent benefit these have yielded you through the passing of time. Then give thanks for the blessings you expect to receive during the day. 6,
okay, wait. Slow down, cowboy. Start each day with an expression of gratitude for all adversities, defeats, and failures you have experienced, because all of these have been a lesson and taught you something. It should have taught you something. If it didn't teach you something, you should really reflect on what is it trying to teach you, because obviously there's a lesson in this, because this whole world is a class. Be thankful for this. Be thankful for adversities, defeats, and failures, because they have led to something else.
during the day. 6, learn to concentrate your attention on the can-do portion of all of your problems and desires and start action where you stand in carrying out this portion. No matter
I don't. It was So I don't keep interrupting, but can do. So it was something I had heard. I don't know if it was a joke or not, but in a movie, maybe, I don't know. Somebody said I can't, and he said, "Well, this is American, not Americant." That kind of became a saying of mine for a while. This is American, not Americant. So can't never could do nothing. That's not how we live.
carrying out this portion. No matter what may be your problem or your desire, there is always something you can do right now that will help you. Find out what this something is and do it. 7, learn to transmute all unpleasant circumstances into immediate action which calls for a positive mental attitude, and make this a fixed habit. For example, when you are angry, switch your mind to some sort of action in connection with your hobby or your major purpose in life, and
Okay.
keep it busy with that subject for 5 minutes.
This is a 5 minutes. If something's bothering you, and you can go think about something different for 5 minutes, and you can put things in perspective. Just don't act irrationally. Try not to act on the spot.
8, recognize that every circumstance which influences your life, whether it is a pleasant or unpleasant circumstance, is grist for your mill of life, and so use it to make it pay you dividends in one form or another. Remembering, meanwhile, that your strength grows out of your struggles.
That's
Follow
right.
this instruction, and you will soon learn that there is no such thing as an unprofitable experience.
So you can't. How would you know what's good if you didn't know what's bad? So I don't know. There's another one. All right, let's get it. So if you didn't know love, would you know hate? If you didn't know hate, would you know love?
Soon learn that there is no such thing as an unprofitable experience. 9, look upon your life as a continuous process of education, of learning from all your experiences, good and bad, and
That's
to be
what this
always
is.
on the alert for gains of wisdom which come to you a little at a time in both your pleasant and unpleasant experiences.
Everything we know in this life, we were taught. Everything. There's nothing that you know that you weren't taught, one way, shape, form, or another. You were taught how to breathe when you came out. You were taught how to suck on a bottle, a nipple when you came out. Like you were learned how to talk. You were taught how to talk. You were taught words. You were taught how to walk. Everything you know, you were taught. So this whole plane of existence is nothing but a school.
10, make the world over to fit your own pattern if you choose, but begin with yourself in some sort of self-improvement which will make you more open-minded, patient, and generous in your relations with others. 11, express gratitude twice daily for your recognition of the fact that you have been given complete control over your own mind, and ask for guidance in order that you may use this profound gift wisely in all your thoughts and acts.
So, right there. No, right there. Express gratitude twice daily, because the only thing in this whole entire plane of existence that you have control over is your mind, your thoughts, your words. Jesus said it's not what goes into the mouth, but what comes out of the mouth.
Profound gift wisely in all your thoughts and acts. 12. Go out of your way daily to comment enthusiastically on the good qualities of those with whom you live and work, but do not mention their negative qualities. Then observe with benefit to yourself how quickly others will begin to concentrate on your good qualities.
Go out of your way to compliment enthusiastically people's good qualities, right? Because it's all a state of mind. If all you can think about is people's bad qualities, what do you think you're going to get? More of people's bad qualities. If you want good qualities, think about how good they are. Think about how good life is. I mean, it truly is good. You know what I'm saying? You might have some hard time. You might even be going through a hard time right now. And this too shall pass.
Remember, I'm still talking about how to keep your mind positive. And 13, accept all criticism of yourself as an occasion for self-examination to determine how much of it is justified, and you will be sure to make startling discoveries about yourself which will help you to the remainder of your life.
Self-examination. So, what number are we on? 13. So of these 13, most of them have been self. Something about you looking at you.
14. Do not accept from life or anyone else anything you do not desire. And remember that Mahatma Gandhi proved himself to be more powerful than the great British military forces by this simple method of passive resistance. 15. Remember always that
do not accept what you do not desire. Do not accept what you do not desire. What you allow on earth will be allowed in heaven. What you deny on earth will be denied in heaven. These are all
passive resistance. 15. Remember always that there are two kinds of circumstances which cause you to worry. Those you can do something about, and those you can do nothing about. Nothing, that is, except to use passive resistance and refuse to permit them to worry you. 6.
That's where the hold up, bro. That's where the serenity prayer is going to come in handy. Serenity prayer. Serenity prayer. The serenity prayer says, oh, get out of here. I just want to read the damn thing. What's going on here, man? I just want to read it. If you don't mind, can you just show it to me so I can read it? God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. There you go.
15. Keep your mind eternally engaged in thinking of that which you desire most.
This is the law of attraction right here. If you want it, you got to believe it. You got to feel it. It's more than just thinking, it's feeling. You got to feel it. Feel it.
Your major purpose in life. So no time will be left for you to waste on thinking of that which you do not want. And let me digress here while I tell you we are now rubbing elbows with the great master key of success this very moment. And 17, if you should ever be so unfortunate as to feel sorry for yourself, look around until you find someone who is worse off than yourself, and start where you stand to give him help. Make
There's
this procedure a habit, and you will witness one of the great miracles of life, because that which you do to or for another, you do to or for yourself. And 18,
there's always somebody worse off than you. You know, that's kind of the whole thing. There's always somebody a little bit worse off than you. So no matter how bad you think you got it, somebody always has it worse than you. And if there's somebody that always has it worse, then just think about that, because that's a trickle effect. That guy sitting down here, the guy all happy, he's all saying, "Hey, let me help you." Well, there's somebody worse off than this dude. So he could go help somebody, and then that somebody worse, and then somebody worse, and then it's a never ending. Oh, it's never ending. Oh, it just keeps going.
and 18, choose some person whom you consider to be the sort of person you would like to be. Then go to work and emulate that person in every way possible. Great people have always been hero worshippers, but they pick the right sort of people to emulate.
Right.
19, cultivate your tone of voice so that your words have a pleasing musical sound. And remember that the sound of your voice is an open window through which other people look into your very soul. It will be a profitable investment if you will get a tape recording machine and record samples of your voice daily while you practice the art of expressing yourself through a friendly sounding voice.
Which is what, you know, like if you're going to give a speech or if you're going to be a salesman or anything like that, you should probably do that kind of stuff anyway. I mean, even if you just got to interact with people on a daily basis, understanding how your voice sounds to them is a benefit.
If you are engaged in selling, this practice will quickly pay off in monetary dividends. 20, last but by no means the least, write out this sentence and paste it in a prominent place where you work and on a mirror where you see yourself in your home. Whatever the mind can conceive and believe, the mind can achieve.
Now that right there is a fact. That's a true statement. Whatever the mind can conceive, meaning think about, and believe, because you have to believe it. It's one thing to think about it, but it's another thing to think, oh, I'd like to be a millionaire, but there's no way I can ever be a millionaire, because that's two contradictory statements. You have to believe that you can be a millionaire. You have to believe that you can be YouTube famous. You just have to believe it. There's just no doubt. You just are. I just am. I am. The two most powerful words in the whole planet. I am, because whatever you say next is what you will be.
The 20 instructions I have just given you have come from my own personal experiences over more than 40 years. And they represent also my observations of more than 500 successful people who helped me to organize the science of success philosophy. I claim no copyright on these great truths, and I want you to possess them because I know they can bless you the remainder of your life if you are ready to accept them and put them into action. Remember also that you are the only person who can provide you with a positive mental attitude. What are you?
Did you hear that? You're the only person who can provide you with a positive mental attitude. Nobody else can give you a positive mental attitude. They can help you get negative. They can help you get positive, but they can't give it to you. Only you can give it to you. I gave it to me. I give it to me all the time. I'm like, fuck. Then I'm thinking to myself, what are you doing? You're just being a stupid. There's no point in it because it doesn't help you. Only makes you more fucking...
What are you going to do about it? On your
better.
answer to this question rests your entire future.
The only limitation is that which one sets up in one's own mind.
This episode of After School is sponsored by Ground News. There's an old saying, if you don't read the news, you're uninformed. If you do read the news, you're misinformed.
Yeah, no
This is
doubt.
why I use Ground News, an app and website that lets you cut through misleading media narratives by gathering 50,000 news sources in one place so you can compare coverage. They show you where the sources fall on the political spectrum, how reliable they are, and who owns them, because I want to know what high-level interests might be motivating the headlines and trying to manipulate its readers. This way I get a much more
Most of
balanced
them.
view of the news, and it also helps me spot my own biases. I can see if I'm getting stuck only viewing sources that favor my beliefs. With the world being so polarized, and most media aiming to push a narrative, Ground News has developed a blind spot page to show you articles that are underreported or overreported by the left or right. I encourage all of you to check out the link in the description, ground.news/afterschool, to give yourself the right tools to be informed without
That
being.
looks like a pretty cool app.
Right now is a great time to try Ground News with 30% off their Vantage plan, which includes unlimited access to all their features. So subscribe today and help make an independent company make the media landscape more transparent. Thank you.
Okay, there you go. If you have not already, go subscribe to After School. Go check out Napoleon Hill's book, Think and Grow Rich. Read it multiple times. There's a guy named Bob Proctor who that's his Bible. That's what he reads. Well, he did anyway. I think he's passed away now. So 20 Habits of a Positive Mind. I hope this can help us all. We can all change the world, because that's what we can do. If the whole world was to think positive, we wouldn't have none of this. It's a collective mass, whatever they call it, mass genocide. I'm not sure what they call it. It's in my other video. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a great rest of your day, night. Sleep well. Wake up beautiful. Peace.